You ain't good enough. You ain't smart enough. You ain't got what it takes. How does that make you feel? I love the sun on my face. We got a beautiful day on Sunday here. It's Sunday afternoon, so the sun is it's not right above, it's just on that perfect angle so that when you just want to, I even like the sun on my face when I'm driving. A lot of people don't, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. As long as you got a good pair, like a good quality pair of sunglasses, I don't mind the sun on my face. But I do love it like now. Big old jug of lemon water. It's perfect. I got a good one for you. And it may cause up a little criticism, it may not, but let's see where this one goes. It may touch a nerve with some people. We got an email. We get a lot of emails, but we got an email. And this was from somebody that we've never heard from before. So it was nice. You get new emails, right? This gentleman then proceeded, he wanted to criticize and critique my last couple of videos. Now that's fine, too. I got no problem with that. Constructive criticism, say what you want. Non-constructive criticism, keep it to yourself if you really, but if you have to say something, say it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I stand by anything that I put out or anything that I do or any work that I do. I stand by that. So, and that includes making videos. You don't like it, hey, don't watch, man. I didn't put a gun to your head and make you watch it. But, and he was telling me this and that and the other, but at the very end, he said the words, and at the end of all of this, you need to do better. You need to do better. Now, that is a term that I'm hearing more and more and more. I'm hearing it more and more around the YouTube world with YouTubers talking about situations, this and that, or other YouTubers, this other guy or this other girl needs to do better. You need to do better. But it's also a term that I'm hearing in general life as well. I've heard it in the yard. I've heard it at a customer. I've heard it being used in those terms where, and before, if you're one of these people that's using this term, this word, or this way, or this do better, I got no problem with you. I guess what my issue is, before you do it, before it comes out of your mouth, engage your brain and think for a minute, okay? The person that you're saying that to or about, for all you know, that person woke up this morning, had lost his wife or mother or daughter, or had somebody die the day before, or a couple of days before, or a week before, and they were getting back on their feet, and they were struggling to, get back into work and get their life in order, and they were doing the best they could, but, they were making mistakes. And who am I to turn to one of them and say, do better? The drug addict or alcoholic, that this guy or girl, she woke up this morning, he or she woke up this morning, and they didn't you didn't grab the needle and didn't hit the needle until 10 o'clock this morning. You know what? That's progress, because yesterday they actually hit the needle at 9 o'clock. So today it was an hour later. Tomorrow they'll strive to hit it at 11 o'clock. But that's the best they can do. And if that's the best that somebody can do, I don't have the right, and neither do any of you, to tell them to do better. If you're just saying do better because you're with a bunch of your boys, come on, you need to do better. Don't be a dick, do better. That's one thing. But I'm seeing this being used in everyday conversations and everyday world life, and people mean it. But and I'm guilty of it. I'm bringing this up because I've done this. I'm guilty of this as well. I've said, talking about somebody else, and said, do better. And I knew I fucked up because the look in that person's eyes, I had hit a fucking nerve. Ain't right, people. That ain't right. I don't have that right. I don't know what's going on in that person's life. I don't know the situations that they're dealing with. I don't know the pressure that they're under. I don't know the life that they're living and what's going on. I do not have the right to tell them to do better. It's like nobody has the right to tell me to do better. Nobody knows what I'm dealing with. Nobody knows what's going on in my life. You know, what's hurting, what I'm not hurting, or, you know, whatever. Flip that around. I don't have that right either. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know what, if you're using it, like I said, as a terminology, you're hanging out with your boys or your girls or whatever the hell you're hanging around with, and you're just using it loosely, hey, knock yourselves out. But if you're pointing your finger at somebody directly, and you're talking to them and running their dick into the ground, and at the end of your statement you're saying, do better, I need you to think about that. That's all. I just need you to think about it. It's not hard. It's actually kind of easy. Think about it. Some of the best advice, or one of the best pieces of advice I was ever given when it comes to situations like this, it was, Brian, let the second thought in your head be the first one out of your mouth. Don't say the first thing that comes to your mind, because it's usually wrong, or it's stupid, or it's insensitive. So what I'm saying to you is, let the second thought in your head be the first one out of your mouth. Let's lose the, hey, do better. Instead, say, hey, what's going on? You all right? Hey, how you feeling today? Hey. We build them up in this world. We build up our youth. We build up our friends. We build up, you know, especially in the trucking community, we build up the young truckers. We don't tear them out. We don't run them into the ground. We build them up. That's our responsibility as veterans out here. We build these guys and girls up. Why? Because this is what we're leaving our industry to. I'm not leaving it to a bunch of fucking idiots. I'm going to leave it to people that I've tried the best I can to work with, and we build them up. And you can't do that by running them into the ground, telling them, you do better. Doesn't work like that. Anyway, you know what? I've only got a couple of hours left here in the backyard, because I'm going into work tonight. Like I said, being Sunday, so I want to enjoy this. And here comes the wind. So I'm going to spend another couple of hours with my lady, drinking some lemon water, enjoying the sunshine. I hope you guys all have a great day, or at least you're having a good weekend. If you're going into work today, if Sunday is your work day, your start day, hey man, have a great start to your week. Let's get this week done. Let's get it knocked out. Let's everybody be safe. Let's everybody go home to their loved ones. Let's all do it again next weekend. See you down the road, fuckers.